Stuff we're seeing right now.
Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now it's in it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Steve Clifford.
Kevin, speaking to him about their game plan, he said it is all about taking care of the ball and not forcing anything. He said the one team that beats us more than any other is ourselves. If we get sloppy on offense, then it'll be a very tough game for us to win. It's something I stressed to them before the game. Let's see if they heard the message, guys.
Doris, thank you. And not surprising that shooting the ball well, an aspect of the game coach wants his team to adhere to.
Well, everybody always wants to shoot.
Hey, listen up. We got to push the ball, all right? First thing we got to do is rebound. And then I want everybody getting out. Fill the lanes, pass the ball ahead, and let's get some easy baskets.
Well, Steve, you've just laid out how you need to get good shots and the importance. The essentials to being able to play a balanced game and an effective game.
They double him with James. Jefferson kicks to Dragic. Charity stripe shot. And the basket by Diaw. Diaw's got his first points of the game. Clippers leading by 9. Shot, high post. Jefferson with the rebound.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his first personal foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
And they're doing a fantastic job of finding the open man and getting easy looks.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
And the Hornets making a change here. Conley's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Spencer Hawes is checked in for Jordan. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Here's Dragic, averaging 22 points a game. Dishes it to Henderson, and stolen by James. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
Now here's James, following the miss by Lance Stevenson. Can't get it to go. Diaw, the screen. Stevenson dishes to Diaw. Dragic with a wide open look. Charlotte again missing. Los Angeles leading by 8. James left side. Pass to Redick. Back to James. James with another miss. The Hornets have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. And there's the foul. It's on the front. That's foul number 2.
That's his second.
It's go time.
14 foul. Substitute.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Hairston. Hawes with the rebound. Hawes got his 3rd rebound tonight. 1 second left. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Los Angeles on top, leading by 7. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, I'll tell you what, I like what I've seen from this club defensively. They're forcing a lot of turnovers with their quick hands and ability to play the passing lanes.
Well, you talk about quick hands, but I think it's the mindset of being aggressive and then obviously being active with the hands, tracing that ball so you can come up with deflections that may lead to steals.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. CP3 at point with Redick there at the backcourt. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. And it's James in at the small forward.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Paul passes to James. Into Jordan. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Now here's Dragic. Here's Jefferson. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And it's Paul penetrating. Here's Jordan. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points, I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here.
Henderson kicks to Jefferson. Jefferson missing again.
You have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
Paul dishes to James. Goes up on the wing. That one a little long.
Great look. Disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
Outside Dragic. At the elbow, Stevenson. Just 5 on the clock. Cans the 12-footer. Stevenson's got his first points in this one.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
And a moment to check out Al Jefferson here. What a run he's had. The past few weeks have been just tremendous for him. 9th in rebounding. And he's been using his size and quickness to great effect defensively per game.
And Steve, I think where he's ranked on the rebounding list tells you a lot about his game right now. I mean, he's a smash-mouth glass eater.
Now here's Paul. He picked up 12 points in their last win against San Antonio. Nice shot by James.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He told his guys to make sure they keep the pace fast, to get out and run each and every chance. Needed to put everything they have into their offensive rebounding. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Thanks again, Doris. And now the Clippers on the break. Raddick's got the ball. Jordan the pass to James. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And it's a 10-point Clipper lead.
Now you got to like his shot selection today. He set a good example for the rest of his teammates.
Henderson with a screen on Paul. Dragic. The shot is off. Great D that time from Griffin. The Clippers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooter. James with the bucket.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
Outside Dragic. Vonleh setting the pick for Henderson. Back to Jefferson. Henderson kicks to Vonleh. Pass to Henderson. Can they get it? And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. With the break in the action, let's show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games. 5th on the list, the Hornets.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
And Griffin scores the assist from Raddick. Raddick's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Hornets trail by 15. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Henderson with the screen for Stevenson. Dragic dishes to Henderson. Stevenson outside. Clock at 6. From the top of the key. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
They're losing their composure a little bit here on the bad end of a run.
Yeah, they are, and they need to come up with a rally-wrecking play here to stop this run.
Well, the lead isn't getting any smaller. I mean, this is an incredibly well-rounded performance for this club on the road.
You know, that's the thing, Steve. To dominate as they have in front of a hostile crowd, really impressive.
Now here's Dragic. He dishes it to Vonleh. The feed to Henderson. And the rejection by James. Paul kicks to James. They get the rebound. The Hornets shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Stevenson passes to Vonleh. Here's Dragic. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
For Charlotte, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. And that one falls for Dragic.
Well, it seems like they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and it's just been that kind of a day.
Boris Diaz checked in for Charlotte. So he gets them both. Now Paul. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And here's James outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And the Clippers lead by 18. And so here's Charlotte. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Diaw dishes to Jefferson. He feeds it to Henderson. That's good. Henderson's got 9.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, getting the ball into the post should be their first option every time down. Force the defense to adapt and adjust.
Now here's James. He's got 34. And the layup falls. James has got 36.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Jefferson setting the pick for Stevenson. He kicks it to Jefferson. The runner. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Griffin's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
Now Dragic after the missed 3 from James. Stevenson with a clean look. Off target with his 3. Clippers leading by 18. Lets it go from the wing. And James with the basket on the assist by Paul. And that's now 38 points for the franchise. Charlotte shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Henderson with a screen on Paul. Dragic kicks to Jefferson. Back to Dragic. Paul with the steal. Now the pass to James. That's good.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off. Perfect.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Kid Gilchrist is checked in for Henderson. And it's Williams in for Goran Dragic. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Spencer Hawes is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Barnes comes in for Blake Griffin. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Farmar in for Paul. Now here's Williams. 6 to shoot. Jefferson. And again, the Hornets missing.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
On the wing, James. He's guarded by Stevenson. It's tipped. Farmar passes to James. Goes up off the pick.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area. The lead continues to grow.
Absolutely. Their offense and their D have been equal parts outstanding.